Well, hello YouTubers, out for a wee run on the bike. Yes, I've actually sorted the bridge out. Woohoo! Decent tarmac. So the purpose of this ride tonight is basically to see how this screen feels. So I'm going to do a little bit of motorway riding, a little bit of A roads, a little bit of B roads, just to see how it feels. In fact, I've got the whole touring kit on, top box and panniers. This is a right bus. Should probably get some Ribble decals for the side of it. Ribble was a bus company that used to operate when I was a kid. In fact, my dad used to work for them. So this screen is limited to 135 kilometers per hour, which is about 80 mile an hour, I think. And obviously the panniers and what have you are limited to less than that, 120 kilometers an hour, 75 miles an hour. So we won't be going any faster than that. Probably not a good day to test it on, actually, because it's quite breezy today. And I can certainly feel like down here there's quite a roar going on. It's definitely not putting the air over my helmet anyway, that's for certain. In fact, it feels more like over my shoulders. Yeah, it's kind of weird. At the moment. Kind of weird at the moment. a lot of noise as well around the helmet, you know, more than usual. But in other news, Aber are back. Hey, hey! Bloody Aber. Jesus. Would you believe it? Yeah, it just shows the state of music at the moment, doesn't it? When bands like ABBA are having to come back. There's he. Like, don't get us wrong, I never listen to the charts anymore. Yeah, it's definitely noisier, this screen. Like, I do have a cloth stuffed in there, so what I might do is I might take that out when I stop. Just see if that smooths out the airflow or whatever. I always like to have a cloth stuffed in my screen or whatever, or somewhere handy anyway, just for wiping hands with petrol and all that sort of carry on, or, you know, wiping the visor, cleaning my camera for flies, all that sort of thing. Yeah. But it's definitely nothing. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely. It probably does need us to take that cloth off, so I'll stop up at Henry's and take the cloth out and see if that makes a difference, because you can feel that turbulence just there and it's coming right in my face. Not doing anything like lift my helmet or anything like that, like, you know what I mean, but yeah, it's definitely turbulent air. nothing at all there, nothing. And then you can feel the turbulence there, like. This is just at 60 mile an hour, like. That's weird. Some definitely a lot of turbulence there. A lot of turbulence. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's making a hell of a lot of noise on the helmet. That's like a... So we'll stop at Henry's and we'll shove that clout in my pocket and see how it goes from there. See if it smoothens everything up. Of course, there's hardly anything on the chest and what have you. You know what I mean? Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is debatable, because it's nice to have a bit of wind on your chest just to take a little bit of the strain off your arms, of course. At speed. Quite a breezy evening though. Should have just stopped there really. Again. So if I shove that in my pocket somewhere. Bloody Velcro. There we go. Just check the screen on my camera, make sure that's walkie-talkie. Let's see if this makes a difference. No, not really. Still not much there. It's coming right in my face. That's deafening, like, really. I think if I was touring with this on, you know, despite it being a little more relaxing, you know, the noise, I'd be like, anyway. I don't think that's a good purchase, actually. Yeah, I was getting better results with the standard screen with that deflector on. Definitely. I think the only thing this will do is to stop us getting flies on the camera. That's about the only thing I can think it would do. Like, I'll tell you something, I should have I neglected to clean my visor before I came out. Wasn't a good thing to do, so I think I'll clean that when we stop. So I'll probably stop somewhere like Severn. But yeah, I wouldn't advise buying one of these. If you want to go touring, I wouldn't advise buying one of these. You'd be better off putting one of them wind deflectors on your standard screen. Which kind of does the same thing in that it takes a bit of the wind off your body, but it doesn't put it right in your face. Like, I suppose this is a problem with fared bikes, you know, they get all the wind. The only one that I really think didn't do that was the Katana, you know, with that tiny little fairing that it's got. But then again, you know, naked bikes, I think naked bikes, you know, although obviously getting the full wind blast and stuff, you know, you're not getting a concentrated wind blast anywhere, you know, especially. You know, obviously a fairing is gonna concentrate the amount of wind into a certain area, and I was actually hoping that this would concentrate that wind over my head. Now I'm 6'2", so you know, obviously, you know, you would maybe get away with it if you were a bit shorter there. That's weird, that, like. Let's try and compress my body a bit and see what it's like. Yeah, you get like a slapping noise there. You know, as it passes over your helmet. No, I definitely wouldn't use this for touring. You'd be deaf by the end of your journey, unless you're wearing hearing protection, of course, which I rarely do, to be honest. I probably should, really. And generally the NXR is a reasonably quiet helmet, like, you know, a lot quieter than a lot of my other helmets that I've had in the past, which were nowhere near as expensive, it has to be said. Oh, we'll head to Sebrum, I think. Right into the sun. Coming here this way with the wind mostly following us, because we've got kind of a northeasterly wind. It's actually not too bad, but still fairly noisy, you know. In fact, no. No difference once you get the speed over 60. So I'm sorry, GIVI, but this is a big yeah, not a very good screen at all. Not when you're calling it a touring screen. I can imagine if it was raining, you know, the amount of water you'd be getting down your neck would be fucking awful. but the noise, oh. Yeah, that would be unbearable, like, for a long time. Yeah, try and keep on your own side of your road, pal. You are a professional driver after all. Sebrum. I think I'll have a stop at Sebrum Bridge actually. It's a nice night for a ride out on the motorbike. It is. Very nice. It'd be interesting to see when I edit this video, you know, how much wind noise there is there, because going past my ears, it is just a huge crescendo of wind noise. Like, I'm not getting buffeted, and I'm not getting, you know, like having my helmet getting lifted or anything. But it's yeah, it's deafening, like. Kind of him. Starting to harvest. Yeah, it's starting to harvest in Cumbria. All things right and beautiful, all creatures great and small. It takes you back. Yeah, you'd have to be on the bike here to just hear how bad this is. Like, it's dreadful. I definitely wouldn't recommend buying one of these GIVI screens for touring. Like, I've had GIVI screens in the past. You know, like I had one on the CB, And I tried one on the GSXS, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend this to the, like, definitely not. You get a lot of wagons coming through it. Oh, you bugger. You get a lot of wagons coming down this road from the likes of Wigton and what have you, joining the M6. I'm surprised that the bridge at Sebrum hasn't collapsed yet. Should be a strong little bridge. A lot of marks in the road there where people have bottomed out. Pull in here. So we'll see you shortly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So I'll take a couple of pictures there of the bridge and of the bike, of course. Nice little village, Sebrum. So, conclusion. It is a quality screen. You know, the manufacturing of it is perfect, but as a 2-inch screen, which is what they're advertising it as, it's just too noisy, I would say, anyway. Yeah, just too noisy. Like I say, I'm not getting any buffeted or anything like that. You know, it's just the noise, like. And I suppose if you're wearing hearing defenders, it probably won't be a problem. But without hearing protection, you know, earplugs, whatever, you know, I would definitely, I definitely can't recommend it. Maybe I should do a review with hearing protection in. It's a shame that it's putting the air right into me helmet, like. Yeah, they thought with the little bit of a flip up that it's got, you know, that it would fling the air up above. And like I say, it's quite, pardon me, it's quite turbulent air there. Although I'm not getting buffeting, but the noise is like, whoa. Yeah, quite deafening. So this is us coming into Dalston now. So if you've been watching the video, thanks for watching, much appreciated. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Until then though, look after yourselves, look after the people you love, and peace out.